Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Mika, and on this channel we talk all things love, joy, and a little bit of luxury. And today I want to talk a little bit about having the courage to be happy. So if you think this is something that could possibly help you and benefit your life in 2025, girl, stick around. All right, y'all, so let's just jump right in. So, as I mentioned in the intro, I want to talk about the courage to be happy. And I know that might sound crazy, but the fact is, finding your happiness in today's world is really kind of radical. And, for me, it was really a true journey over the last 5 or so years to get to where I am now. And I can honestly say that I'm happy. And, it kind of takes me back to childhood and thinking about growing up. So I did not grow up in the best of neighborhoods. I grew up in a hood, girl, to be perfectly honest. And walking around with a smile on your face, in a good mood, being chipper, that was a quick and easy way to get you talked about, get you in a fight, or worse, or whatever the case may be. So inevitably, most kids and most people end up either snuffing their own light out and pushing down their joy and pushing down their happiness, or somebody else doing it for them, unfortunately. And so we move through life in those environments, pushing down our happiness and pushing down the true joy that we naturally have within us until it becomes almost unfamiliar to us. And that's the real sad part of it. And so the other part of it is that for me, when I was looking for models or role models, the fact is that the women that I saw busy women, I saw stressed women, I saw women that were overwhelmed. The woman I didn't see was a happy woman. So I didn't even know that that was even an option for me. I just knew that you were, as an adult, you had a whole lot to do and you was unhappy about it. And I feel like for a lot of us, that's kind of what we mirror as we start to grow up into adolescence, young adults, and we just kind of mirrored that. And unfortunately, that also kind of detracts from your own internal compass to your joy when you don't even know kind of even what it looks like in order to even try to embody it. The other part of it is that even from our own families, as we try to branch out and go to college or whatever the case may be and move forward with our lives, a lot of times our own family are the ones that are like, oh no, you can't do this, or why are you dreaming about that? And these are just the realities of life, unfortunately. And those things in itself can kind of hinder you from moving forward, to pursue the things that you love, to pursue the things that bring you joy, and ultimately steering you away from your own happiness. And that's why I say it takes courage to be happy, because it really does. It really does take courage to move in the direction of the things that will truly fulfill you in life. And so what we end up doing is following what I call the matrix checklist. And basically a checklist of all the things that we feel like are externally what we've been told will bring us happiness. So we go off to college, check. Or we get some type of education, check. We find a job, check. We meet a person, get married, check. Get a white picket fence house, whatever the case may be, check. 2.5 kids and a dog, check. And then we look up and we are still freaking unhappy. That's what happened for me. And you might be feeling the same way. That you got all this stuff that you thought was gonna make you happy. You done went through life, you done got into the college, you done got the job, you done got the person, you done got the house, and you still looking around like, damn, what is happening? I'm still not happy. And that's not even just for us regular folks. I mean, you can look at celebrities, musicians and art, whatever the case may be. A lot of them have achieved extreme success and they still weren't happy. But that was because they were following these external matrix checklists and not following their heart, which is really the true compass in life, and following your joy. And so, again, it takes courage to do so. It really does. And so for me, what that looked like was starting to understand myself. Because if you don't understand yourself and if you don't know who you are, how can you possibly know what you want? And so I started to pursue myself like I would a relationship. If you dating somebody and they pursuing you, you interested in them, you asking questions. What do you like? Where you like to go? What are your dreams? But the crazy thing is we don't even ask ourselves that. We sit around or running around doing all this stuff or doing whatever, and we have no idea what is really important to us. And so I had to take time to start meditating, sitting with myself, journaling, putting my thoughts on paper, praying, all these different things to start to listen to the small voice within me to tell me the things that was important for me, that was actually truth and not something that was coming from the outside. And so this ain't something that you're going to be able to do in a week or a day. Again, you pursuing this, you pursuing yourself, because this is going to be the best relationship of your life. So you pursuing yourself with intention. And so it's going to take time. You're going to be doing this over years, your whole life realistically. And so be patient with yourself in this journey of understanding yourself and getting to know yourself. And really just kind of pursuing, falling in love, and accepting yourself, accepting all parts of yourself. Because when you start to push away parts of yourself, you ain't truly loving yourself and embracing who you are. And if you're not doing that, your compass is going to be off, because you're moving forward based on, oh, well, I don't love this part of me, let me push this down, or I can't do this, somebody gonna talk about me. None of that matter. None of that matter. You got to be bold and be true in who you are and what you want. And that's how you move forward. That's why it takes courage to do so. And as you sit with yourself and you start to understand who you are and what you want and what's really important to you, that's when you can start making decisions and saying yes to certain things and no to other things. And it's honestly, hell, it's like a day nap, girl, to life. That's really what it is. You swiping left on all the things that do not feel good for you, that do not serve you. You swiping left. And the things that feel good, that fill you up, that feels just like joy for you, you swiping right on those things. And the more you do that and you stay grounded in your truth and who you are and what you really want, that is what moves you into the direction of joy and happiness in your life, and having a life that's fulfilling and just filled with the things that just bring you happiness and joy. That's it. And so for me, when I look back over my life over these past 5 years and I look at myself today, I just feel so much happiness and joy, because I'm like, I created this. I created this life that I have now. And is it perfect? Nah, it ain't gotta be. But I am happy about it, and I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with where I'm going, because I've had the courage to choose me and to say no to the things that didn't serve me and yes to the things that are serving me, that feels good for me, that fills me up. And I'm encouraging you to do the same thing, child. You only got this one life. You only got this one life. It's important that you lean in and pull forward and push forward to the things that really mean the most to you. So that's all I got for you today. I hope that this is something that will inspire you to choose yourself, choose your happiness, and move forward and start to cultivate the life that you love, a life of your dreams, because it is possible. It is absolutely possible for you. And if you have any thoughts on what I said, leave them in the comments, girl. I want to hear what you're doing to cultivate joy in your life. I want to hear what you're doing, or what you saying yes to, and what you might be saying no to, because they are equally important. So leave them in the comments. Like, do all of that other stuff, child. But you know what it is. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you stayed this long, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.